Assalamu alaikum ma'am. This is Farabi Hafiz. Our presentation topic is Titanic film review. Like the main character, Rose of the story The Titanic 1997 is a wonderful love story based on real events. Kate Winslet attracted her personality as if she really took it to the next level in 1912. The majority of the movie was done at the Titanic. Some of theme occurred when old Rose that her about time on the ship. The entire movie looks like a flashback in April 1912. Movies are powerful, wonderful, and sometimes very emotional. Given what was confirmed in 1912, it is perfect. Without modern words and expression in most cases, everyone talks according to their class and social position. For example, the conversation between men and women of the upper classes seems to be uneducated, and lower class people are very simple. He is a wonderful actor. The love that he showed to Ron made me very and interesting unless I wanted to see and moving anymore. Roger's finance is one of the characters I really don't like. I dislike the way he always rose trying to control her with every movement. Despite being physically or verbal, he is somewhat insulting to her. But he truly made a wonderful person who connected the story. Rose a conflict between her finance and Zack make a suspense movie that you do not know what will happen next. Regarding editing, the movie moves at the perfect speed. The movie itself is over 2 hours, but it's not too fast, not too late. It is not edited and it is beautifully coupled. I recommended this movie to anyone. I have been over 10 times, but after all, it felt cold. For this reason, this is my favorite movies. Titanic movie was created in 1997. The movie contains many themes. One of them is romance and love. This is a disastrous movie since its involves in sinking of the biggest ship Titanic. The editor of this movie is a James Cameron. In the movie, there are many characters that fulfill various roles in the story and attract audience. People involved in the story are wearing various kinds of clothing. They different meaning. There are clothing that represent occupations as well as clothes that represent social classes of men and women. The Titanic is a drama and a romantic movement written and instructed by a talented James Cameron and related in 1997. The film is based on the real story so-called submarine liner romantic seeking. The leading characters of film are DiCaprio and Kate Winslet, and the two lovers will make every effort to enable their love. In April 1912, tragedy took place when the Titanic crossed the Atlantic Ocean for the first time and arrived in New York from Ireland. We chase the life of the two protagonists of Titanic. A second-class passenger, a desperate young woman, Rose DeWitt, a promise. When we look at the Titanic 1997, the first thing that most people will be surprised, the two protagonists of the Titanic movie of light are totally fictitious, and a love story is created for dramatic effects. The characters are fictitious story characters. For example, Rose, Finance, Clayton, and Carl. Rose, mother, Jack's friends, etc. Movie pay more attention to the story and its role. If you are just watching a movie from a middle, the movie Titanic is a love story about a luxury liner that is destined to fail. It is said that the Titanic is very largest curious ship in a story and never sinks. This movie concerned the voices of Titanic girls and was sunk by collisions with the iceberg. The side plot contains a love story with a girl named Rose, renowned for cat Winslet and a lower-ranking boy, Jack, and played by Caprio. In this area, fictional romance helps attract attention to classroom themes. Many things are happening in these two movies are movies follows and seeking of the Titanic. In addition to the fictional love story, this movie is very accurate from a historical point of view, but it is still this registers occurs on Sunday night, so it is unlucky that there are so much fun and drinking as the movie described. Thank you so much, and assalamu alaikum.